let's do a Sephora haul. I have everything I got during the Sephora sale out in front of me, and I just did a video using some of the new stuff that I got and trying it out. And I've had some time to play with a lot of this, so I have some feelings, so I'll give some kind of mini reviews as I go along. But I'm just going to kind of go in the order of application, and I'm going to start with body and hair. So I saw Allie Glines. I've seen everybody talking about the Josie Marywood Argan Oil Body Butters. And I always hear people talking about Vanilla Vibes, but then I saw Allie Glines talking about this fragrance. It's Golden Hour. I honestly have no idea how to describe it. I can't remember the notes. I'll pull it up and put them in here. But it's not floral, it's sweet, and it smells fantastic. It does make your skin shiny. I don't feel like it lasts super long throughout the day. I usually will put a little bit of this on in the mornings when I'm getting ready before I put pants on, because my skin and my legs get so dry. So I always do this in the morning, and then I use a La Roche-Posay, the Cica Care, whatever it's called, the Lipicar balm at nighttime, because that's a like super heavy duty one. But this is a nice fragranced one that I like using during the day, and I like this. I want to smell some of the other scents, but this scent is lovely. I got 2 repurchases for hair. The Living Proof Hair Gloss, Perfect Hair Day High Shine Gloss. This stuff is wonderful. It's one of the only, this and the other one are one of the few things that I've tried in my hair and legitimately after one use notice a difference in the amount of shine and how the texture feels a lot softer. So I bought this last year, and like I think it was during the last Sephora sale. I bought this just to try it, and if I run out again before the next sale, I will buy it at full price because it's that good. And then the K18, this is the leave-in molecular repair hair mask. I got the larger size because it was cheaper to buy this in terms of the volume you get. So that was why I justified spending $120 on this. But again, this is another one. I don't use it every wash. I'll use this every other wash. I only wash my hair once a week for every 4 or 5 days. I'll use this every other wash, and then on the opposite wash day, I will use the Eliza Vecca protein treatment. But this is, I hate to say it because it's so expensive, but it legitimately does. I follow Abby Young's hair stuff, her TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, all of that. And she posts some amazing hair tricks, and a lot of the stuff I've been doing is stuff I've seen her, it was a big recommendation I saw on her page that I really liked. I got 2 concealers. The Danessa Myricks Lift and Flex Concealer, I got it in the shade 4. Now, I got confused when I opened the box because I thought this was a concealer, but when I opened the box, it said it was the corrector, and on here it says corrector, but I don't know, is it not a concealer anymore? Because for a long time it was gone, and then I had it saved in my Loves. I went back and got it, and then it was there, but this is I don't know. It's what I'm wearing today, and I feel like it has good coverage. It's natural looking, and for me with my creasy under eyes, I think it looks good. I like, so far, I've only used it. I've not used it a lot, but I've been enjoying it. I got the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Concealer. I got this one in the shade 3.75. It is a good color. It's more of a kind of no makeup concealer because it doesn't have a ton of coverage, and it's on me. I don't think I realized that it had like sheer to medium coverage. It doesn't have a ton of coverage. I have horrible dark circles because my kids keep me awake all night. I need something more than just this. I have to use another concealer with it in order to get the kind of coverage I want. I haven't really used it on a no makeup day. But it's pretty. It does, if you look in the tube, it does have little flecks of glitter in it, which I guess that's how they call it, the luminous silk. I don't know, but yeah, I'll continue to use that one. bronzers, I got a couple of these. The first one that I am absolutely loving, and it's the one I'm wearing today, is the NARS Laguna 01 Bronzing Cream. This is, I don't even love bronzing creams. I saw Taylor Wynn talk about this, saying it's the best cream bronzer she's ever used. So I got I decided I had to try it. It was not even on my list, and I still decided at the last minute to get it. But it's fantastic. It's so creamy. This color in particular, for me, being super fair, is such a good color for me. It's not too orange, which that's usually my biggest issue, is finding something that's not super orange. And this is just a perfect, it gives you good tan color without looking orange, which I love. When I went in store to I don't have a Sephora super close to me. I went to the Sephora in Kohl's. It's, 30, 45 minutes to go to an actual brick and mortar Sephora. So when I went to the Sephora in Kohl's, I thought, I was looking for the cream Laguna and couldn't find it at first in 01. I found 02, but I was worried that was going to be too warm for me. But then I was looking and I found Laguna 01, and I thought, oh, fantastic, I found it. It was the cream, or the powder. I was going to return it, but again, once I got it home and looked at the color and realized that it was the powder, I thought, well, that looks, it's pretty warm when I swatch it on my hand. But I've been enjoying it. I've used it a couple of times, and I've been enjoying it. When you blend it out, it looks, it's a good color. So I've been enjoying that one. I got the Dior Forever Nude Bronze, this big Mac Daddy bronzer, and it's in the lightest color. It's 10 Nude Bronze. It's a soft matte. It's pretty. I like the color. It blends well. It's soft. This sucker is fragranced like nobody's business. It's very floral, which florals give me such a headache. The smell doesn't linger, but it's very heavily fragrant. So if you don't like fragrance, smell this before you buy it, if you're interested in it. It's like that. There's the Physicians Formula, the Matte Manoy bronzer, and it smells just like that to me. And I had to get rid of that one because that one, the smell did not go away, and I couldn't do it. The smell was too much. I always see people talking about this LYS cream bronzer stick, so I wanted to try it. I've used it a couple times. It's creamy. I just feel like a lot of times cream bronzers, this one in particular, looks heavy on my skin. I don't wear foundation, so when I have a cream product like this on, I feel like it gives me the same kind of look that a foundation does, and it just looks like it's sitting on top of my skin and looks kind of heavy and not the most natural. But I just may need to play with it some more and figure out better ways to apply it. I just go straight on my skin with it, so maybe if I do it from my hand and then use the brush to pat it in, that may be a better go. So I may try that the next time I use it. Blushes, and trying some of the stuff out that I just did. I was saying I'm burnt out with the amount of blushes that are out right now, and I still ended up buying just an insane amount of blush. I'm sick of blush, but I bought a ton of it. My two favorites, though, probably my two favorite items that I got from all of this are these two Tower 28. They're not even new, but they're so good. They're the cream blushes, the Beach Please. This is Party Hour. This is Finest Hour, the red color. And then the purple is I've been dying to find a color like this, and it's what I'm wearing now. I am obsessed with this one. It's so pretty. And then I got the Huda Beauty in, what's this one? The Ube Cream Blush. These have a fragrance also. They're kind of sweet smelling, or it reminds me of the fragrance from the makeup I would find at Limited Too. I don't know. That's a very niche fragrance scent if you are around my age and used to use those makeup products. They had a lip gloss I used to love. But it reminds me of honestly, the kind of kitty scented makeup products I used to get. But this one's pretty. Again, I was going for that kind of purpley gray pink color that I've just been on the hunt to find. It blends out nicely. It's creamy. It lasts a good little bit. I still like the Tower 28 one better. The Tower 28 one's way better to me, honestly. And then the Tower 28 came out with their new matte blushes. And so when I saw these and saw that they had them in the same kind of purpley color, I wanted to get this one. And I got it in this is Pally Punch. So that's the shade when you swatch it. And it's another just purpley gray color that I'm obsessed with. Not planning on getting these. And then, oh shoot, I got the Rare Beauty contour, I just remembered. I'll go grab that, hang on. But I got the Rare Beauty Matte Bouncy Blush in the shade Hope. And it's, you know, a cream to powder formula. It blends in really well. It's very pigmented, but it's along the same lines as a lot of the other Rare Beauty blushes where it's really pigmented. A little bit goes a long way, but it has a really good staying power on your skin. Enjoyed this, and there's actually a drugstore product that I like a lot too that's very similar to this that I may mention the next video I do, but it's good. I'm obsessed with that Tower 28 one. I keep wanting to go to that one, so I'm having to force myself to use other ones. But I like this one a lot too. And then I haven't even tried this one again because I'm obsessed with that Tower 28 one. But it's the YSL Make Me Blush, and it was, what is that? The color is Make Me Blush, shade 44. Again, I was trying to find that same kind of purpley pinky color. I was really excited because it looked like it was going to be that way, and also kind of highlighty. Not highlighty, but like a sheeny. To me, anything glowy looks just healthy. So that's what I always go for. And it's all just blending together at this point. But that's it right there. It's kind of dry when I swatch it out. I haven't used it on my face yet. It's not fragranced. I know a lot of the like super fancy higher end brands will use fragrance in a lot of their stuff, but that YSL one is not. Okay, highlighter. I only got one highlighter. I showed restraint. This is the Dior Forever Glow Luminizer in the shade Pink Halo. Pinky color, I'm wearing it now. It's kind of, I said it in my last video, it's kind of dry on my cheeks. But when you blend it in, I don't know. I don't think it's, to me, it's just kind of a light, it doesn't look as sheeny as I like. I'm still kind of set in the old 2016 highlighter days where it's like a beam on your face, which is not as popular now. So that's probably why this is the way it is, because that's just not what is as popular now. But it's nice, and I think it looks good when I put it, when I use a setting spray to help kind of blend it all in together. I got the Sephora 12-hour, what is this thing called? Contour eye pencil in the shade Tiramisu. It's just a matte creamy brown color. Hopefully that's where you can see it, but it's all right. I think I've cleaned up storage so that this will save. All right, I'm gonna quickly go through the rest of this. My nothing saved after highlighter, so I just talked and didn't realize nothing was saving. Ooh, my hair. Anyway, so going forward, eyes. I was between this NARS palette and the Natasha Denona In Bloom. I'm not upset. I saw In Bloom in person, so I ended up going with this. This shade is quite warm. The rest of them are kind of cooly, more in my wheelhouse. I like this. I've never had NARS eyeshadows before. I don't think it's anything... I won't get these again, probably. I won't get another NARS eyeshadow palette. I don't think it's worth the money, but it's pretty and I like it, but it's not, I certainly like other NARS stuff better. Their soft matte concealer is great. That new cream contour is out of this world. I got taken in. I knew these were not great. I saw people saying they're not that great. I still wanted it because of this color. This is the Patrick taught eyeshadow duos, people were up in arms over the prices, rightly so. It's very expensive, especially for what you get. This color is really pretty. I swatched it already. It came off so easily already. I haven't been doing a lot. I've just been sitting here. But it's these two, and I mean, they're pretty. Is it worth $48? Absolutely not. I think that the Pat McGrath ones give you, and you know, it's a lot of money for a Pat McGrath one, but you get a palette, and there's several shadows in there that give you the same kind of what I was anticipating with this. These feel dry to me. I didn't think they were that great. I was really excited to try this. It's the Petal Morphosis palette. I had been dying to try it. I saw it on Trend Mood on Instagram and was dying for it as soon as I saw it. These colors in person are a lot more outside of my comfort zone because, you know, to me, I see the kind of, it's very separated to me. And I'm sure you can do the greens and the purples together. And I need to look at the Pat McGrath page because she does a lot of tutorials with her palettes. And so I need to look at some of those and try and recreate some of them. But anyway, I'm really excited to keep playing with it. It's what I have on my eyes now. I think it's really pretty. You get the same quality as you do in the Pat McGrath palettes. And mine is already just disgusting and covered in handprints. I haven't used it that many times, but it's still, I like it. It gets dirty really easily. I think that's all for eyes. I bought a bunch of mascara. These two are repurchases. The Huda Beauty One Coat Wow gives you lots of volume. I love anything thickening, volumizing. It gives good length, volume. I repurchase this. I will always repurchase this. It's one of my favorite mascaras ever. It's the Sephora Love the Lift. It's the one thing I would say get from the Sephora sale because it's 30% off and it's already affordable, but it's fantastic. I got with my points the Cali Ray Compellor High Water. I didn't love it the first time I tried it a long time ago, not long after it came out because I love tubing mascaras. I didn't think it was that volumizing, that lengthening. I didn't think it did a ton. It's not my favorite kind of brush either. It's just kind of a normal brush. Just, you know, kind of the natural hair. What is it? It's not the like plastic ones. It's more of just like the natural brush. It's not, I'll keep playing with it and seeing how I like it. I wanted to try this one, the House Labs. It's Black Onyx is the shade, and the Be Structural Volumizing and Lengthening Mascara. I've not used it a ton. What I have used of it, I'm not obsessed with. I don't think it's volumizing. I don't think it's lengthening. There's way better options from the drugstore. The packaging is nice. It's a heavy tube. Not worth the price tag to me though, especially when I can get the L'Oreal, what's the new one? The big Lash Paradise Big Deal. That one's fantastic. Way more volume, way more length than this, and it's a fraction of the cost. I wanted to try this Makeup by Mario Master Mascara. I like it. I don't think it's fantastic. It's not anything earth-changing to me. It's a good mascara, but again, I probably won't repurchase it. I've only used it a couple times again, but I'll probably play with it some more, see how I like it. It does give good volume, but there's other ones from the drugstore that I think are better. Lip products. I got a couple lip liners. I've gone on ad nauseum between my TikTok and on here talking about how much I love these original Sephora lip liners. They've changed the packaging, and I think they've for sure changed the formula. This is more of a sheeny kind of, I don't want to say it's like a glossy formula, but it definitely has a sheen when you apply it. But this color, the original formula, the colors were so good. That's kind of a purpley gray color that is, I mean, I love it. And it's hard to find this color for me in other formulas that don't end up making me look that don't turn super orange and warm on me. So supposedly this new shade in Soft Suede 02 is the same kind of color. It doesn't look the same to me. It definitely has good staying power, but it does not look the same to me. You can see it's more of it looks more brown to me versus that one is more purpley, and I like the purpley look better. I got the Lawless Forget the Filler Definer Liner in the shade Pink Sand. I saw someone on TikTok using a Lawless lip liner, and it looked like my perfect, what I'm always trying to find color. But so I took a guess. She didn't have the shade listed on her TikTok. So I took a guess, and it does not look like what I wanted it to look like. It's pretty, but it's not the color I was hoping it would be. And then glosses, I got the Huda Beauty faux filler in, it's the Ooh Baby. I think it's supposed to be in the Ube family, like the blush. Love this formula, love the color. It's what I'm wearing now with the Sephora, the original Sinker Suede lip liner, and I really like it. And then I also got, this is my favorite lip gloss formula ever. It's the Lawless Forget the Filler lip gloss. It's thick, but it's long lasting. It's thick in a good way. Sometimes thick lip glosses, it's not the best feeling, but it lasts forever. So I got the shade, I got it in store, and I hadn't seen this shade before, and it smells like a Jolly Rancher, like a watermelon Jolly Rancher. But it's Juicy Watermelon, and it's another, I like this one with the original Sephora lip liner together as well. All right, I think that's everything I got, other than, oh, I did get the Rare Beauty, when I was looking at the Rare Beauty blushes and got this, they also had next to it, because it was new, the Rare Beauty liquid bronzer in the same packaging as the blushes. Really good. I like that one a lot. I'm a creature of habit. I get into habits and using the same stuff over and over, and it's hard for me to break it. So I'm constantly either using this or the Rare Beauty right now. And it's kind of in the same vein as a lot of the other Rare Beauty products, where it's really pigmented and it has good staying power. But like the blushes, it looks super pigmented when you put it on, but on like the blushes, you can be a little bit more free with it, and it blends out so easily. So I've been really enjoying that one. I'll put a picture of the shade I got. It was the second, they didn't have the lightest color, so I got the next shade up, and it's been working fine for me. It's not too warm. So anyway, that's everything I got. I am loving, oh my gosh, what's happening? I'm loving seeing all of these hauls on here. I will continue to play with all of this. I got just way too much stuff I didn't need to. Half of it was gift cards, but I'm still gonna have fun playing with all of it and testing it all out. So yeah, like, subscribe. Let me know what else you want to see. I'll post some more videos going forward. I, spent an insane amount of money on this now, and I'm not going to buy anything else till the next Sephora sale in the winter. So it's just going to be using everything I have from here on out. So let me know anything you want to see. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.